Hello everybody, my name is Alex and welcome to another Civilization 6 video. Now in today's video I want to look at the topic of persona packs because these are pretty new to Civ. I think Civ 6 is the first time we have seen these and some people like them, some people don't like them. So what I wanted to do in this video was first of all go over what the persona packs are, and then I wanted to give some thoughts on why I think they're good and why I'm not such a big fan of them. Now there's lots of opinions going round about these, so do let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe you'll think of some stuff I haven't thought of, so that'd be really cool if you could let me know in the comments. So first of all, before we start talking about do I like them, do I not like them, I think the biggest thing we need to do is say what they are, so everybody who's watching this video gets it. So basically what persona packs are is a brand new take on a specific leader. Now with the second expansion pack in the New Frontiers Pass, we got a new persona for both Catherine De-Medici and for Teddy Roosevelt, which focused on a different bit of their history and gave them some other abilities. So for example, people who have got access to the first persona pack now can play as two different types of Teddy Roosevelt. So there is the Bull Moose Teddy, who gets science and culture bonuses towards breathtaking tiles, and there's also Rough Rider Teddy, who gets bonuses towards pretty much controlling his continent. So he gets bonuses towards city-states and their envoys, and also gets access to the Rough Rider unit. These two Teddy Roosevelts offer different victory types. With the first one, you could maybe go for a culture or science victory more easily, but with the second one, it lends its hand to kind of dominating your home continent, and then you can basically do what you want from there. So what I'm trying to say is that a persona pack lets you play as a leader, but very differently, because the leader has different abilities. Now, I guess the bigger question is this a good thing in my opinion, or is it a bad thing, and maybe there's some alternatives I'd like to suggest? But to start, let's focus on why I am positive about the persona packs, and why I do like their idea in principle, at least to some extent. So the thing I like is that players get to experience two different parts of a specific leader. Now what I mean by this is, if you look through history, there's often more than one way to view the achievements of a leader. So for example, Justinian of sort of Rome or Byzantium, whichever one you want to class him as, he's never appeared in Civ 6, but if they were to bring him into the game, there's multiple bonuses and multiple focuses they could give him. So first up, they could give him a sort of a wonder builder trait because he built the Hagia Sophia. He did an awful lot for society and how advanced Byzantium was at that time, the workings of Byzantium. So you could perhaps give him bonuses which aim him towards a cultural victory. However, Justinian also conquered an absolute ton of territory. I think he built Byzantium back up to almost the full Roman Empire, or a big chunk of it, during his reign. And if you were to focus on the wonder building on the cultural side, perhaps you'd have to ignore all that stuff. So what I'm saying here is there's two ways to view leaders, there's two ways to interpret leaders in Civilization 6, and often one side of things is ignored in favour of the other. And with persona packs, you obviously get the kind of a bigger picture of how this leader ruled and what kind of things this leader was interested in. A second reason I'd like to give on why these persona packs are probably a good thing is that they're probably not a crazy amount of work to achieve. Now look, I'm not saying they're easy to do. I'm not saying there's not been many hours put into creating their new bonuses and their new styles, but restyling an existing leader, I suspect, is easier than designing a new one. So maybe you're getting to play a civilization in a different way, more easy. And obviously if it's easier to create these persona packs, then perhaps putting in new leaders, we'll get to experience different civilizations and more civilizations in multiple ways. So maybe it's just easier to do and therefore we'll get more of them. However, there is this big question, and I sort of alluded to it right there. I enjoy the persona packs, but would I enjoy a brand new leader more? And I think the answer is yes. Like, there are so many leaders of the European civilizations in my mind, and the American and whatever, but there are so many leaders that I could see being added. I mean, I'd want Elizabeth I in there. I studied her a lot at uni. Please don't make it all a waste of money. But there is a lot of scope for leaders which could be added, and obviously fans, players, they'd be so much more excited to see a new leader rather than just a difference in style of an existing one. So, and also from a historical point of view, the more leaders you're having there, the more the more your fans and players are going to learn, because different leaders are from different eras. And if you think, maybe for an example, you added Elizabeth I into the game, players are going to not just learn about the Victorian era and obviously Eleanor of Aquitaine, but now they've got something really early modern to learn about, because they can dive in, learn about Elizabeth, and then play the game, because some people like to do it like that. So I do think I'd rather have new leaders, and that's probably the biggest criticism I have of the Persona pack. I, for a long time, wanted more multiple leaders in a game. I've wanted alternate leaders, and I thought with Civ 6 we'd have tons and tons of them, because they made a big point of, we're bringing back the fact you can have multiple leaders for a Civ, and I think overall we're kind of lacking a bit on them, and I definitely wish we had more. So overall, on Persona packs, I'm a bit in the middle ground. Now, there's definitely that thing of, I would much rather see brand new leaders. Like, I'm not going to hide from that. I would definitely rather see a Napoleon to lead France, or like I said, Elizabeth I to lead England, or Lincoln to lead America. But maybe it's just not that easy to do, and I know it's not that easy to do. So just as a nice bonus, Persona packs on their own are good. I enjoy playing civilizations in different ways, so I'm positive about that. But there's always that little thing, I kind of wish it was a brand new leader. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Do you want to see more Persona packs? Do you think we'll get more Persona packs? Do let me know. And yeah, I will get back to you down there. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you want to see another one of our videos, then make sure you check out the Civ video in the box below. Also, make sure you hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel for lots more Civ content. My name is Alex, and I will see you in another video soon.